Did you know some of your favorite things were invented by accident? That's right, some of the most brilliant, can't-live-without-them items in your home exist because someone made a mistake or got lucky. These aren't just inventions. They're happy accidents, the bloopers of history that became the main feature. Today we're counting down 5 everyday items with the wildest, weirdest origin stories. Get ready for fun history, surprising twists, and a few laughs as we dive into the stories of inventors who stumbled into greatness. Let's get this countdown started. Number 5. The humble yet universally adored chocolate chip cookie. This world's favorite cookie, a staple in lunchboxes and bakeries alike, actually came about completely by accident. A happy accident, that is. The story begins in the 1930s, at the Toll House Inn, where Ruth Wakefield, the inn's owner and baker, found herself in a bit of a predicament. She had run out of baker's chocolate, a key ingredient for her usual chocolate cookies. Resourceful as she was, she grabbed a Nestlé chocolate bar and broke it into small pieces, expecting the chocolate to melt seamlessly into the dough during baking. But instead of melting away, the chocolate stubbornly held its shape, creating little pockets of chocolate throughout the cookie. This unexpected outcome resulted in these delightful, gooey pockets of chocolatey goodness that we all know and love. The inn's guests absolutely loved them. Word spread like wildfire, and soon everyone was clamoring for Ruth's unique recipe. Nestlé, recognizing a golden opportunity, struck a deal with Ruth. Free chocolate for life in exchange for the rights to her innovative recipe, and the story doesn't end there. They even went on to invent chocolate chips, specifically for baking, all thanks to Ruth's accidental creation. What started as one baking blunder ultimately became a billion-dollar treat, enjoyed by millions across the globe. So, the next time you're in the kitchen, remember that sometimes, the best and most delicious recipes come from simply running out of ingredients. Number 4. A kitchen staple found in nearly every home across the globe. The microwave oven, a device so ubiquitous it's easy to forget its rather unusual origin story. It was invented entirely by accident in 1945, a serendipitous discovery born from wartime research. The man behind this accidental invention was Percy Spencer, a self-taught American engineer working for Raytheon. One day, while working on radar technology, Spencer noticed something peculiar. A chocolate bar in his pocket had melted unexpectedly. It had melted while he worked near an active magnetron, the vacuum tube that generates microwaves. Intrigued by this phenomenon and driven by scientific curiosity, he decided to conduct a little experiment. He aimed the device at some popcorn kernels. Pop! They began to explode, filling the room with the delightful aroma of freshly popped corn. Next, he tried an egg, placing it near the magnetron to observe what would happen. The result? A rather messy, albeit informative explosion. The egg, quite simply, exploded. From these quirky experiments, Spencer realized that microwaves could be harnessed to cook food incredibly fast, offering a revolutionary new method of food preparation. And just like that, the first commercial microwave, known as the Radarange, was born. The original Radarange was a behemoth, standing at 6 feet tall and costing thousands of dollars, making it a luxury item. But despite its size and price, it paved the way for a kitchen revolution, changing how we cook and eat forever. All thanks to a melted snack, a curious mind, and a willingness to explore the unexpected. So next time you nuke your lunch in a matter of minutes, remember the messy beginnings. It all started with a melted chocolate bar and a laboratory mishap. Happy accidents can lead to revolutionary breakthroughs, transforming our lives in ways we never imagined. And now, we arrive at number 3 on our countdown. Super glue! That incredibly strong adhesive we all know and sometimes fear. Its accidental discovery is a fascinating tale, all thanks to Dr. Harry Coover. This happened during the tumultuous years of 1-2, while he was diligently searching for a crystal-clear plastic, suitable for creating improved gun sights for the war effort. The chemical compound he stumbled upon, cyanoacrylate, possessed an extraordinary level of stickiness. In fact, it was so adhesive that it frequently ruined the lab equipment it came into contact with, making it a real headache for the researchers. Frustrated by its unmanageable nature, they ultimately decided to shelve it, deeming it unsuitable for their immediate purposes. However, years later, fate intervened when a fellow researcher inadvertently glued a set of glass prisms together with the very same substance. It was at that moment that Coover had a flash of insight and finally realized the true potential of this incredibly sticky substance. What was initially considered a mere nuisance and an impediment to their research unexpectedly transformed into a revolutionary adhesive that would change the world. Superglue officially hit the consumer market in 1958, ready to bond anything and everything. It even played a crucial role in saving countless lives during the Vietnam War by effectively sealing wounds in emergency situations. Proving that sometimes, the stickiest and most frustrating problems can actually lead to the most innovative and effective solutions. What began as a seemingly failed experiment ultimately became a household essential, found in homes and workshops around the globe. Proving that not all mistakes are disasters, sometimes, they're just undiscovered opportunities waiting to be glued together. Number 2. Safety glass, invented in 1903 by Edward Benedictus. He dropped a flask coated with cellulose nitrate, and though it cracked, it didn't shatter. The plastic film held the pieces together, sparking the idea for shatter-resistant glass. He created the first prototype, but it took decades for car makers to adopt it. A clumsy moment in a lab led to one of the most important safety features in cars. Sometimes a little mess can save lives. Accidents can be breakthroughs. Number 1. Popsicles, invented by 11-year-old Frank Epperson in 1905. He left a cup of soda mix with a stick outside overnight, it froze, and the popsicle was born. He called it the Epsicle, but his kids later renamed it Popsicle. During the Great Depression, popsicles became a cheap, joyful treat for families, all because a kid forgot his drink outside. Sometimes childhood mistakes become summer legends. Sweet, simple, and totally accidental. There you have it. 5 amazing things born from mistakes, luck, or curiosity. Remember, a mistake can be the first step to something brilliant. Stay curious, experiment, and don't be afraid to mess up. You might invent the next big thing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, subscribe and tell us your favorite accidental invention in the comments. Until next time, keep looking for your own happy accidents.